This is VOA News. I'm Marissa Melton. In remarks Sunday to the pro-Israel J Street organization, Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the U.S. will continue to push for a two-state solution to try to end the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, despite differences with Israel's incoming Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu.
Just as we believe Israel has a responsibility to take steps to advance the prospects for enduring peace, the Palestinian Authority must demonstrate that it has the will and it has the capacity to be a true partner in a process that can lead to two states.
House Democrats will have a new leader in the new session of Congress next month, and he's vowing to find common ground where he can with Republican leaders. AP correspondent Jackie Quinn reports.
New York Congressman Hakeem Jeffries becomes the first black American to lead a major political party at the Capitol. The 52-year-old is vowing to get things done for the American people.
Fight for better paying jobs, fight for safer communities, defend democracy, fight for reproductive freedom.
On ABC's This Week with George Stephanopoulos, Jeffries vows to work with Republicans wherever they can.
They're going to double and triple down on the extremism that we've seen from people like Marjorie Taylor Greene. That would be unfortunate.
Republican Congressman David Joyce of Ohio is also rejecting extremism on the Hill. He says the party needs to serve the public that put them into office.
You see all this kabuki theater taking place in D.C., but what is that doing to lower the price of gas? What is that doing to lower the groceries?
Jackie Quinn, Washington.
Ukrainian families waited in bitter cold Sunday for their loved ones to cross from the Russian-held bank of the Dnipro River to Kherson, a city that, since Ukraine recaptured it from Russian forces last month, has been under heavy shelling. As the amnesty's second day came to an end, Reuters reported there had not been a single crossing. VOA News. A prominent Sudanese politician was released from jail on Sunday, a day before the civilian coalition he belonged to was due to sign an initial deal with the military to end a political standoff triggered in October 2021 by a coup. Leftist politician Vagdi Salih, who was freed at a police station in the capital Khartoum, was at the forefront of an anti-corruption committee tasked with dismantling Bashir's regime. Reuters reports the framework deal would involve a 2-year civilian-led political transition in which the military's role would be limited to a security and defense council headed by a prime minister. Sudan has been without a prime minister since last year's coup.
I've just attended a meeting of the National Working Committee, and I have been recused from the meeting because they are going to discuss the panel's report. It's always best when a matter that affects a person personally should be discussed in their absence.
That's South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, who said on Sunday it was up to the governing party's executive committee to decide his future in light of allegations of misconduct. Ramaphosa is fighting for his political future after a panel of experts found he may have violated his oath of office. Ramaphosa has denied any wrongdoing and has not been charged with any crimes. Dozens of demonstrators, angry over worsening economic conditions in Syria, stormed and ransacked the governor's office in the southern city of Ceuta on Sunday, clashing with police, this according to authorities and witnesses. Earlier, more than 200 people had gathered around the building in the center of the Druze-majority city, chanting slogans calling for the overthrow of Syrian President Bashar Assad, they said, amid spiraling prices and economic hardship. Syrian state media said tens of outlaws, to use its term, stormed the governor's office and burned files and official papers. 2 power substations in North Carolina were damaged by gunfire in what's being investigated as a criminal act. A spokesman for Duke Energy said at a news conference with local officials on Sunday that the damage caused the night before could take days to repair. More than 41,000 people were without power Sunday. In response, officials announced a state of emergency that included a curfew from 9 p.m. Sunday to 5 a.m. Monday. Schools will be closed on Monday. More on this and all the stories we're covering at our website, voanews.com. I'm Marissa Melton, VOA News.